So a few weeks ago, I was talking with few guys, grown up guys actually, like they were between 20 and 30 years old, on average maybe 25. And we were talking about business, messing around, like something about business, something about masculinity, something about self-improvement, and stuff like that, something about careers, about money and stuff like that. And we were having this like pretty serious talk that sometimes like high value men, it sounds a bit cringe, high value men talk about this, but we had this interesting conversation, and two girls that are like age 20 something, about 10 years older than me, were also close to us. They were the age of those guys. And one of them like thought like that I look handsome, and they also thought that I look much older than I am. I'm like 17 and stuff. So uh, the interesting thing that happened is when one of those girls asked me if I had a girlfriend, and I said no, and they were like, they started talking quietly about why I don't have a girlfriend. They thought firstly that I'm rejecting everyone, that I'm like too picky. I'm like, oh, he probably rejected like 20 in the past like month. That's the first thought they had. The second thought they had was that I was just too weird around girls. I was talking about business around girls, and maybe I was like, I would go on a date and they talk about my business. That's their second thought. The next thought they had is that I'm too egotistical around girls, that I literally am rejecting them by just being there and just opening my mouth. That was the next thing. And those were their thoughts before I just like said the truth that I actually got rejected by like over 20 girls last year alone. So, and they were like, they couldn't really comprehend what I just said because it doesn't make any sense. Because to them, I was a young, jacked, handsome, smart, ambitious guy, confident. So they couldn't really comprehend what was happening. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Right? And like, imagine if you saw a guy who is like jacked, confidently talking about business with guys who are 10 years older than him, talking about self improvement, about ambition, goals, and stuff like that, being more ambitious than those guys who are like 25. And you ask him, does he have a girlfriend? And he says, like, he got rejected 20 times. Like, it doesn't make any sense, obviously. And then when I thought about it later, I realized that in my country, so in the West, this happened earlier. So in the West, like, even if you are like 25 to 30 right now, you can struggle with girls. But here, like I'm in Bosnia and Herzegovina, if you are like 25 to 30 and you are jacked, have some money, have some confidence, and you aren't ugly, you can get girls easily, obviously, because like you're not a loser. But what's happening right now is that in high schools, right now, my age, you can do everything right and still not get a girl. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. At least to people who are older than us. I have like a few female friends whose parents literally can't comprehend how I don't have a girlfriend. Literally. Like, they would, it's uncomprehendable to these people who are like the age of our parents. How someone who is like jacked, handsome, confident, ambitious, has goals, isn't a loser, is smart. How a guy like that can't have a girlfriend? It's like uncomprehendable to those people. So, and it's also, if I'm thinking, it's also weird to me because like all of these traits are like masculine traits, success traits. Like, why wouldn't I attract anyone? So, yeah, it's really something to think about, and it got me thinking, man. It got me thinking because after that time that we were outside talking about those things, I just when I got home I was thinking like, fuck, like literally girls that are like 25 are more interested than high school girls into me. Like, I can't really, it doesn't make any sense, man, like literally. So yeah, guys, if you find this relatable or something like that, if you have any thoughts, share them in the comments below. But it's really a situation that I can't really use words to explain because it's so weird. Like, this wasn't happening before. Like 40 years ago, if you were confident and you were not stupid and you were not ugly, and if you had like a six pack, you would get like all girls to be into you. Like, it wasn't that hard. But right now you try to do everything right, and you're literally, your purpose is to do self-improvement. Literally, like my purpose is to do self-improvement. I become the best version of myself, and still you get results as a guy who is like not leaving his mom's basement. So It's really weird. It doesn't make any sense. So yeah, guys, see you tomorrow.